amazing friends! Did you know that even little superheroes like me have the power to make the world a better place? Yes, it's true, you might be small in size, but your heart is big. That's what matters the most. Every day when you share your toys, help a friend, or even just give a warm hug, you are making a big impact. Imagine if everyone did those little things, the world would be filled with happiness and kindness. You see, making it big isn't about being the tallest or the loudest. It's about the size of your heart and the kindness you spread around. So keep smiling, keep being kind, and remember, you are already making a big, beautiful mark on this world. So grab your popcorn and get ready. Are you ready to dive into the amazing adventure? Let's do it together.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ivan, and this charming lady beside me is Ksyusha. Welcome to our school's TED Show, where ideas come to life and minds are set on fire. Get ready to set on a journey of ideas, inspiration, and maybe a few laughs tonight.
That's right, Ivan. We have an incredible lineup of speakers, each with unique perspective that will make your brain do a happy dance. Let's kick things off with Yaroslav, who's here to teach us the art of detecting lies. His talk is titled How to Tell If Someone is Lying, Body Language, Expressions, and More Other Signs of Lying.
Hello everyone, today I want to explore a topic that we all found ourselves pondering at some point. How to tell if someone is lying. Whether it's a friend, a family member or a classmate, we all face situations where we question the truthfulness of what we are being told. I'm going to share you some tips how to spot a liar based on scientific research and expert advice. First of all, let's define what lie is. A lie is a deliberate attempt to deceive someone by saying something is not true. Lying can have different motives, such as avoiding punishment, gaining an advantage, protecting someone's feelings, or damaging or maintaining positive image. However, lying also has consequences, such as damaging trust, hurting relationships, and creating conflicts. So, how can we tell if someone is lying? There are no foolproof way to detect lie, but there are some clues that can help us. Here are 5 of them. The amount of information. People who tell the truth tend to say more because they have nothing to hide. They want to be clear and convincing. They also provide specific details and examples that can be verified. On the other hand, people who lie tend to say less because they want to avoid being caught, and they have to make things on the spot. They also use general statements that are hard to check. Eye contact. People who tell the truth tend to maintain eye contact because they're confident and honest. They also look at the person they're talking to because they're interested and engaged. On the other hand, people who lie tend to break eye contact because they're nervous and guilty. They also look away, down, or to the side because they're trying to avoid detection of or seeing of an excuse. Body language. People who tell the truth tend to have relaxed and open body language because they're comfortable and natural. They also use gestures that contradict their words and emotions because they're inconsistent and deceptive. Speech patterns. People who tell the truth tend to speak clearly and fluently because they know what they are saying and have nothing to fear. They also use normal pauses and fillers because they are thinking and perceiving information. On the other hand, people who lie tend to speak unclearly and hesitantly because they're unsure of what they're saying and have something to hide. They also use long pauses and frequent fillers because they're stalling and fabricating information. There are some ways to spot a liar, but remember that they are not always reliable. These are some ways to detect a liar, but remember, they're not always reliable. Some people may lie better, and some people may show these signs for a reason such as stress, nervousness, or personality. Therefore, it is important to use your common sense, your intuition, and your knowledge of the person and the situation before you jump to conclusions. So, next time you have that feeling someone's not quite right, pay attention to these cues. You might just uncover the truth. Thank you.
Ivan, any secrets you want to spill?
Not today, Ksyusha. But secrets aside, get ready to peer into the future with Nazari. He's going to enlighten us about the future of robotics and how robots will transform our lives.
Hello everyone, today we're diving in a fascinating and revolutionary topic that is changing the world around us. The future of robotics. It's not just about machines, it's about a transformation that is impacting every aspect of our lives. So let's explore how robots are reshaping our world. Imagine a world where smart connected machines known as robotics and autonomous system RAS are not just tools but active participants in our daily lives. These machines are not confined to labs or research prototypes. They are out in the real world making decisions, learning and collaborating. The RAS revolution is happening globally and its effects are visible in various fields. One prime example is the presence of autonomous and semi-autonomous cars on our streets, changing the way we think about transportation. But the impact goes beyond our roads. In manufacturing, RAS is transforming the landscape. Systems can now personalize bespoke design and reconfigure during normal operations. Drones are not just flying toys. They deliver packages, map, inspect, and repair the offshore oil fields and nuclear facilities. However, with great innovation comes great responsibility. The same technologies that promise a brighter, more efficient future and also pose new challenges. From concerns about privacy to the impact of democracy. The rise of robotics is forcing us to rethink various aspects in our society. The digital revolution has already changed the way we live, study, work and communicate. Now the RAS revolution is taking us in a step further, influencing industries, healthcare, education and daily routines. But as we embrace this transformation, we must also address the challenges it brings. The future of robotics holds tremendous potential, but it also demands careful consideration of its societal impact. As we navigate this era of transformation, let's ensure that the benefits of robotics and save the well-being of billions of people, making lives happier, healthier, and more productive. Thank you.
I hope they transform my morning routine.
Wouldn't that be nice? Moving to a more joyous part. Matvey is up next, and his talk, The Practice of Joy. Here's how an acrobat keeps from getting discouraged promises to be a summer result of inspiration.
The practice of joy. Here's how an acrobat keeps from getting discouraged. Hello everyone. Today I want to share with you a topic close to my heart, the practice of joy, and how we can learn from the world of acrobatics to stay positive, inspired and encouraged even when facing challenges. Have you ever watched an acrobat perform breathtaking feats defying gravity with grace and precision? It's truly mesmerizing, but what you might not see in the hard work, dedication and resilience behind those seemingly effortless performances. Imagine being an acrobat, constantly pushing your limits and attempting daring flips and spin high above the ground. It's not just about physical strength, it's also about mental strength, staying positive and finding joy in the practice. So how do I, as an acrobat, keep from getting discouraged? I'm going to share some lessons I've learned. Lesson 1. Embrace the balance. I practice finding balance every day. Acrobats understand that life, like the high wire, requires finding the right equilibrium. Similarly, we must learn to balance our responsibilities, emotion and goals. Embracing balance helps us navigate challenges without losing our joy. Lesson 2. Focus on the present moment. Watch an acrobat in action and you will notice their intense focus on the present moment. They don't worry about the past or the future while on the wire. In our life, staying present allows us to appreciate the small joys and tackle challenges one step at a time, reducing discouragement. Lesson 3. Find joy in small achievements. Acrobats celebrate small victories during their practice. Whether it's mastering a new move or improving balance, they find joy in the process. In conclusion, the practice of joy is a mindset, a choice to find positivity, inspiration, and encouragement in our daily lives. By embracing the lessons from the world of acrobatics, we can navigate challenges with resilience and cultivate a sense of joy in our personal journey. Remember, your life is your own incredible performance. Thank you.
Ivan, ever tried acrobatics?
Only when trying to impress my cat, Ksyusha. Now hold on tight, because Serhiy is taking us on a wild ride into the future with driverless cars. The biggest failures in the driverless car industry in 2023.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me here today to discuss a topic that is both intriguing and humbling. In a world where technology is rapidly advancing, the journey towards fully autonomous vehicles has been both exhilarating and challenging. Today, let's explore the setbacks, pitfalls, and most importantly, the invaluable lessons that the driverless cars industry has encouraged along its tumultuous road. The driverless car industry faced many challenges and failures in 2023. Some of the most notable ones are the implosion of the Titanic submarine, a project by OceanGate that aimed to explore the Titanic wreckage using self-driving vessels. The submarine collapsed, and under the immense pressure of the ocean, killing 5 people aboard. The suspension of cruise robotaxi after a series of accidents involving pedestrians and other vehicles. The California Department of Motor Vehicles cited an unreasonable risk to public safety and launched one investigation into cruise safety practice. The recall of nearly 2 million Tesla's vehicle. Due to problems with its automatic driving system, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration received 40 complaints and reports of 40 fatal crashes involving Tesla Autopilot and full self-driving features. This incident shows that the driverless car industry still has a long way to go before it can deliver on its promises of convenience and safety. One of the primary failures in driverless car industry has been over-reliance on technology and underestimating and complexity of human behavior. Early on, some companies fell into the trap of assuming the AI algorithm could easily predict and respond to the myriad unpredictable scenarios that human drivers encourage daily. The result? In conclusion, the failures in the driverless car industry are not roadblocks, but rather signposts guiding us towards a future where autonomous vehicles are not only possible but also widely accepted and trusted. By learning from our missteps, fostering collaboration, we can navigate the road of failure and pave the way for a safety, more connected and more autonomous future. Thank you.
I hope his talk doesn't drive us into an existential crisis.
And speaking of entertainment and education, Sabina is up next. With her talk, How to Learn English by Watching TV Series and Getting the Most Out of It.
Imagine learning English not from textbooks but from the comfort of your favorite TV series. Today I'll share how this unconventional approach can transform English learning into an engaging and effective experience. TV series provide a dynamic language environment, exposing you to diverse accents, colloquial expressions, and real-life conversation. This immersion is key to mastering English in a way that textbooks often fall short. Don't just watch passively though. Actively engage with the content, pause, rewind, and repeat scenes. Take note of new words, phrases, and pronunciation. Treat each episode as a language treasure trove just waiting to be explored. Maintain a vocabulary journal. Jot down new words, their meaning, and example sentences from the series. Review and use them in your daily conversations to solidify your grasp of the language. Embrace mimicry. Repeat dialogues, mimic accents, and focus on pronunciation. This not only refines your speaking skills, but also builds the confidence to communicate effectively. For me, learning English through TV series began with the popular American sitcom Friends. By actively engaging with the content and documenting new vocabulary, applying what I've learned in real-life situations, I've turned watching Friends into a valuable tool for improving my English skills. Learning English through TV series is not just about entertainment. It's a gateway to cultural nuances, authentic language use, and a vibrant language community. So the next time you press play, remember, you're not just watching a TV show, you're investing in your English proficiency journey. As you embark on this language adventure, let TV series be your language mentors, guiding you through the twists and turns of English expression. Happy watching and learning!
I wonder if binge-watching Friends counts as studying. Even?
If it does, well, then I'm a linguistic genius, Ksusha. Now get ready for a tag team intellectual showdown with Mariana and Arina. They'll be debating why emotional intelligence matters more than you think. Place your bets, folks.
Good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we stand before you to delve into a topic that becomes increasingly vital in our fast-paced, interconnected world. IQ versus EQ. Why does emotional intelligence matter more than you think? At first, let's understand the difference between IQ and EQ. IQ, intelligence quotient, is an assessment of person's intellectual level, determining their capabilities and potential in various areas such as logic, language, mathematics. EQ, emotional quotient, is an assessment of person's emotional intelligence, the ability of a person to recognize, understand, control, and express emotions, both their own and those of the others.
So, what is more important, intelligence or emotions? At first glance, it may seem that a person with high IQ achieves success faster, but it's not entirely true. In our social world, effective communication with others and the ability to control one's emotion are crucial, making EQ arguably more important than IQ. You probably know many individuals with brilliant intellectual abilities who, nonetheless, face difficulty in social, professional, or personal sphere. Intellectual capabilities, IQ, alone are insufficient for achieving success, while high intelligence quotients may help gain admission to a desired university. It is emotional skills that allow coping with stress during exams. IQ and EQ coexist in tandem and are most effective when complementing each other. So, to explain briefly, emotional intelligence effect. Your success in education or work. Emotional intelligence helps students manage their emotion and stress more effectively. At school. Emotional intelligence helps students manage their emotion and stress more effectively at school. For example, as a student, I understand my own emotions and can control them, so I can better cope with challenges, such as difficult tasks or interaction with peers. Analyzing my emotions, seeking ways to improve them, and creating a positive learning environment are crucial aspects of emotional intelligence. Mental health. Uncontrolled emotion and stress can have even more damaging effects on mental health, making a person vulnerable, anxious, and prone to depression. If you cannot recognize, adapt to, or manage your emotions, building strong relationships with others will also be challenging. For me, mental health and emotional intelligence manifest in handling negative emotion. When I feel angry about a situation, instead of expressing it aggressively towards others, I can recognize my feeling, understand their cause, show empathy, and seek constructive solutions. Expressive anger appropriately rather than escalating conflicts contributes to improved relationships and mental well-being. In general, it can be said that a person possesses high emotional intelligence if they remain balanced in any situations and interact well with emotions of those around them. However, remember that well-developed emotional intelligence alone is not a guarantee of success. Intellectual abilities also play a crucial role. Only the combination of developed intellect and emotional sensitivity will help achieve significant success in the future.
Interesting fact, Talent Smart, an international training company, has been researching emotional intelligence for decades. According to their latest data, IQ determines career development possibilities by 58% in any field. 90% of top managers in global organizations have high EQ, and those individuals with high EQ also earn $30,000 more per year than their low EQ colleagues. Emotional intelligence consists of recognizing one's own emotions, discerning differences between them, harnessing the full potential of emotions to solve specific tasks, being aware of each emotion and understand how it arises, controlling and managing one's emotions. Speaking about the application of EI in personal and social life, modern psychologists categorized it into 4 skill sets. A vivid example of the impact of emotional intelligence is a case described by Daniel Goleman in his book Emotional Intelligence. A child playing with the cubes at the table with his family suddenly stops and listens attentively as the mother's colleague enters, loudly discussing work issues. The child instinctively perceives the loud voice as a potential threat, and his brain switches to a defensive mode. Even after the conversation, baby doesn't return to play. This case illustrates the influence of emotions to development. Constant stress hinders children's growth, as the destructive emotions block the ability to explore the world. The same applies to adults. Well-developed emotional intelligence helps them navigate through complex life situations more easily. Even when a consciousness of the person is fully formed, emotional intelligence significantly influences the analysis of the challenges and overcoming them.
In conclusion, as we navigate a world that demands more than just intellectual prowess, let us recognize the profound impact of emotional intelligence. It's not a soft skill, it's a crucial dimension of intelligence that shape the trajectory of our lives. By embracing and cultivating our emotional intelligence, we not only become more adept at facing life's challenges, but also contribute to creating a more compassionate and understanding world. Thank you!
Now let's get creative with Eva Maria. Her talk, Why Working as a Graphic Designer is Considered Difficult, might make us appreciate the artistic struggles behind every masterpiece.
Graphic designers, here not very hard, but it's really difficult. Let's talk about it. Graphic designers, working as a graphic designers, can be challenging due to the tight deadlines, demanding clients, and a big quest of creativity. So graphic designers should be very creativity and make a big involved to the technologies. They have a very demanding clients. Oh, they can make some changes by 1 minute to the deadline. Oh, it's really exhausting. So big creativity? Oh, okay, but you can have some mentally demandings. Yes, it's true of graphic designers. Okay, so technology. Now we live in the world which are a big fan of AI. Yes, it's very cool, it's very useful, very comfortable to people, but not for graphic designers. We have a big fear to stay without the work, because AI can make the site and we should make and spend more hours with this site when AI do it like 2 minutes. Okay, I go up. So, despite the challenges, many designers find a joy in their work and they're passionate about visual community. So, thank you for listening to me. It was Eva with us. Goodbye.
Ever tried your hand at graphic design even?
Only on Microsoft Paint, Ksusha. You know, I once tried to count sheep to fall asleep. I got to 137 and then I started worrying about where all those sheep were going.
Classic counting sheep problems even. Maybe Anya has the secret formula of sheepless sleep. Let's find out.
Hi, my name is Anya and I want to talk with you about sleep. We go to bed every evening, but do you know how many hours do you need to sleep? 8 hours. 8 hours of sleep you need to be healthy, to go through 4 stages of the sleep. First stage is falling asleep. In this phase, you hear everything around you, your consciousness and your mind is awakened, but your body is asleep. So sometimes it can be annoying to hear sounds around you, but being asleep. Second stage is superficial sleep, in which person can be easily awakened, like somebody calls your name and you're suddenly awake. Third stage is beginning of the deep sleep. And fourth stage is the deep sleep, the most important part of the sleep, where people dream and rest like they need. If person sleeps less than 8 hours, if person sleeps less than 8 hours, he can have many diseases, many big diseases, like diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, extra body weight. Experts say that sleep has very strong effect on our nervous system. If person sleeps less than 5 hours, his mental acuity, verbal skills and memory decreases. So people sleep more than 6 hours. Also, I want to talk with you about daily sleep, and like somebody calls it a nap. Is it good for you or is it bad for you? So if your sleep schedule is good, you go to sleep at 8 and wake up at 6 every day, you must have 20 minutes nap in evening or at your lunch. So it will affect your body in a good way. But if your schedule isn't good and you sleep for 4 or 6 hours a day and fall asleep and awake in different times, don't do naps, because it's like having a snack before your main meal. It can move your sleep schedule, and you won't feel sleepy when you should. Overall, sleep schedule has a big effect on our physically and mentally health. Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, we have a surprise treat for you all. Vadim, he's here to discuss how art, technology and design form creative leaders. Get ready for a creative explosion.
Hello everyone. Today I'm so excited to talk about a fantastic topic, how art, technology and design come together to create a new creative leaders. Now it might sound a complete idea, but I will explore it step by step. Art and technology and design work like in a team. It helps to create a new creative leaders, to create new leaders which are full of new ideas or good thing. Okay, let's break this down a bit. Art. First up, I want to talk about art. Art is like a language which helps you connect with other people's idea with no words. When creative leaders understand art, they learn to take us the word from different ideas, view of point, making better, detailing with new ideas, and finding creative solutions. Technology. When we talk about technology, we think about, imagine technology like a tool, like a super cool gadget that helps do imagine things. Creative leaders use technology to be even more creative and reach lots of people around the world. It's like a magic that makes their ideas come alive and help them solve problems in smart ways. Now let's talk about design. Design is putting art and technology together and making something useful and beautiful. When creative leaders use design, they arrange things on purpose to make something special. It's not just about how things look, it's also about their work. So, design helps to make their ideas into things that really matter. So, art, technology and design, when they work together, helps creative leaders become welcome problem solvers and thinkers. So mix of art, technology and design help to create new leaders and make the world better. Thank you.
An explosion of creativity that might just change the way we see the world.
And there you have it, a roller coaster of ideas. We want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our amazing speakers for enlightening us today. And of course, a massive thank you, our incredible audience, for being a part of this journey. Your curiosity and energy made this show unforgettable.
Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep those creative juices flowing.